One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from KC. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow. Come back.
Throwing is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher come.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust. Same page.
Yellow, yellow,
It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Right side.
On third down, Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short.
On this opening drive, they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Yellow. Right side.
Now Mahomes. He's got his man all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play on fourth down. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Right side.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Right side.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Richardson to throw it here on first down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
2nd down and 8. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco. A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Ready up.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
I don't need to. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
15, 15. Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big play for KC. 32 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second and 11. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Colts.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. Let's go get 6. My turn.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. He's going to keep it himself. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. My side.
To throw is Mahomes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Looking to throw, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's caught! And he will go all the way. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll get about 2. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he's gonna be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. On 2nd down, Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Colts first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That is brought in. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. A gain of 48. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. That one taken in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's into the clear again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They put Woods in motion. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is fielded at the 13. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
57 color. Hey, 43. Return.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. On first down, it's Richardson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This caught right side by Worthy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll get this out wide. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
To throw, it's Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, the ball is out.
You can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he'll be taken down.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
They'll run here with Taylor. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Let's go now.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Here we go. One final play. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious. as we say so long from Arrowhead.